episode 6 of DannieBSpeaks, the podcast. You are tuned in to another hot mess of it all. And as always, each and every show, I want to thank you all for listening. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you to people who are subscribing on different levels to the podcast. I had a couple people that said that they weren't able to see the podcast on certain formats that I have it uploaded to. And certain times it does take a little longer for the feed to go across to the different platforms that I have it on. So it could be showing up on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher, but not on Spotify yet, or not on YouTube yet. Sometimes YouTube takes longer because I actually have to do a video for that, because you can't just do strictly audio, of course. So eventually they'll get on there. Once I release that it's on there within 24 hours, it will for sure be on every format. I've already bought a couple things to be able to do my little traveling podcast so other people can be on there. So I'm getting that together very slowly but surely. So if you want to be on the podcast, just let me know. Hit me up, DannieBSpeaks@gmail.com, and we will most definitely work something out. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the way everything's going. Just started jotting down some ideas for a few books that I want to do. I'm just trying to find ways, just to utilize my time, and just if you're going to have a hobby, why not do something that you truly enjoy? I love writing, and I love doing this podcast now. I wasn't too sure about it, how I'd feel about doing it at first, putting my voice out there, but I really do like it. And, thanks to all y'all for listening and giving me the feedback. It really means a lot. So thank you again. This episode, I really don't have much to talk about. I just want to put something out on a weekly basis. And I know I still haven't done a specific day, and I probably won't, because it does take a lot. When you're doing this as one person, it does take a lot. So not only recording it, retakes, the editing part, getting the music together, it takes a lot to put this together, more than I thought, and on top of that, I work 40 plus hours a week. So it definitely takes some time to do this. So I don't know if there ever will be a specific day, like if I'll release them every Thursday, every Saturday, every Sunday. I don't know. I would just put on social media like I've been doing when a new one is up, and y'all can just listen to it whenever you want to. It's not like I'm doing it live. So that's another great thing that I really like about doing these, is that they're just out there. So at your own time, just go ahead and listen. But I just want to go ahead and get into this week's show. And I got a little bit of entertainment news. Of course, I got some Trump talk, of course. A couple of crazy stories. And the health segment is back to its regular format, I guess you could say. So let's go ahead and get right into the show. A woman in a vegetative state has given birth to a baby boy at a nursing facility in Phoenix, Arizona. The thing about this is that she has been in this vegetative state for more than a decade, actually 14 years. So, okay, let's just go on with the story. Every male employee of the Hacienda healthcare facility is being forced to take a DNA test. So this lady has been in a vegetative state, so obviously she can't take care of herself, correct? Okay. You mean to tell me that no one on this staff who is watching after this lady, who is taking care of her, who is bathing her, who is feeding her, changing her bedpan, whatever needs to be done to take care of this lady, couldn't tell that she was pregnant? Okay. I cannot, but... So that's what's going on there. The baby was born healthy. The baby boy was born healthy. They claimed they didn't realize she was pregnant until she started moaning in pain. She was about to give birth. That's why. My girl was in labor. Nobody knew? Okay. Ed Buck, who is a multi-millionaire and a very powerful political donor, has been found with 2 dead black men in his house. So, both of these men were found to have died of a drug overdose. A third black man has just recently come forward and said Ed Buck injected him with crystal meth after sex. So, he's just out. So, this is how they're going to take us out now. This is how they're going to... See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. You just really had to watch out what you're doing. I know times are hard, but you just can't be going up to these random white people's houses and stuff like that. Come on now. Times are hard, but just think about it for a second. So we know nothing's going to happen to him. I've never even heard of Ed Buck before, but as I mentioned, he's a powerful figure, I guess, in California, because this has been happening in Los Angeles. I'm not sure if that's just where he's doing his dirt or if that's where he lives. However, this man is rich, white, a political donor, and is killing black men or attempting to kill black men. So they're not going to do anything about about this. They didn't do anything about the first 2 black men that they found dead in his apartment. And now a third man has come forward and said that he was injected with crystal meth and he doesn't even know what else was in this crystal meth. Okay. So people are still out here taking up for R. Kelly, but not taking up for R. Kelly, if you know what I mean. I'm so sick of they're after him and everything like this. He did this to himself. I don't understand why people keep saying they're after him. They're trying to take him down. He needs to be taken down if he was out here messing around with little girls. He needs to be taken down if he's out here keeping girls hostage. I don't give a dang how old they are. If they're adults, I don't care. Something ain't right with that, and everybody knows it's not right. Quit these blinders when it comes to people who you are fans of, or just because he's black or what. I mean, just stop that. He's a disgusting individual. And not only do I think that, and a lot of other people think that, but his children are not too impressed with him. Now, throughout all of this, now they were mentioned, and of course by their mother, Andrea Kelly, in the Surviving R. Kelly special. But through all of this, I can speak for myself. I'm not going to say we, but everything that's going on, I keep forgetting about the children, even though I know he has children, and I know that for sure 2 of them are adults. His youngest son, I don't know how old he is, but he hasn't said anything. And the people who have gone to try to see what he's up to or whatever, his social media is private. His oldest children, Joanne Kelly, who now goes by the name of Buku Abi, and Jaya Kelly, who now goes by Jay. Remember a few years back, Andrea Kelly put out there that she has a transgender son. Jay or Buku is the oldest. I'm not sure. They are extremely creative. I mean, art-wise, they can both sing. So their daddy gave them talent. I saw a video of Buku dancing and she got moved. So, I mean, they have talent. You know, these kids have talent. They can go out there and do their own thing. Both of them mentioned that they have not seen their dad in over 3 years. So there's that. So they don't have a relationship with him. Both of them basically let it be known that they know the type of individual that he is. So they're pretty much confirming that this is true, that most of this is true, that they've been around this their entire lives, which is horrible. Now, I've always felt sorry for the children because I knew he and Andrea had kids. I don't know why, for some reason, I thought they were much younger than they are. His daughter, Buku, released a statement, and let me pull it up. I'm going to read it right now. Buku here. I just want to say a few things. Before I start, I just want it to be known I am speaking from the heart. Nothing I say or do not say is to hurt any party reading this or affected by this. To the people that feel I should be speaking up/against everything that is going on right now, I just want you all to understand that devastated is an understatement for all that I feel currently. I do apologize if my silence to all that is happening comes off as careless. This is my last intention. I pray for all the families and women who have been affected by my father's actions. Trust, I have been deeply affected by all of this. However, it has been very difficult to process it all, let alone gather all the right words to express everything I feel. Anyone that knows me personally or has been following me throughout the years knows that I do not have a relationship with my father, nor do I speak on him or on his behalf. I also am not fond of dealing with my personal issues or personal life through social media, but I feel things are starting to get out of hand. Unfortunately, for my own personal reasonings and for all of my family has endured in regards to him, his life decisions, and his last name, it has been years since my siblings and I have seen or have spoken to him. In regards to my mother, she, for the same reasonings and more, has not seen or spoken to my father in years. My mother, siblings, and I would never condone, support, or be a part of anything negative he has done or continues to do in his life. Going through all I have gone through in my life, I would never want anyone to feel the pain I have felt. Reminders of how terrible my father is and how we should be speaking up against him, rude comments about my family, fabricating me, my siblings, and our mother's quote-unquote part, etc., does not help my family, me, my sister, my brother, and my mother in our healing process. Nor does it allow a safe space for other victims who are scared to speak up, Speak up. The same monster you all confronting me about is my father. I am well aware of who and what he is. I grew up in that house. My choice to not speak on him and what he does is for my peace of mind, my emotional state, and my healing. I have to do and move in a manner that is best for me. I pray anyone who reads this understands I put nothing but good intent behind each word. It took me nearly 3 days to write this. I just want everyone to know that I do care and I love you all. This is a very difficult subject to speak on. Again, I apologize if my words don't come out right. To everyone who reached out to my family and I, sending good energy and love, thank you. You guys really helped push us through this hard time. This past year for my family has been very difficult. All the love and support you all continue to show is why we keep going. You all fuel us. Family, friends, followers, fans, etc. I love you guys to pieces. Your love is appreciated and always will be reciprocated. For anyone new to my page, I ask when you come here, you bring peace and nothing else. Love, Buku Abi. 20-year-old Buku Abi is an artist based in both Miami and Los Angeles, according to her Instagram. I mean, poor things. I mean, they have gone through this. And, I mean, is someone going to come out and say that they're lying? You know, I mean, it's crazy. Just, you know, I feel bad for them. I really do. And this, like, really just reading this, when I first read it, I was just like, oh my goodness. I mean, this just like really takes it to a whole nother level. He would rather be around these women and controlling these women and doing whatever else to these women that he has in this quote unquote cult or whatever than be with his own children. That's sick too. That is sick. But, you know, y'all don't like to call people out on that. The people that are defending him, huh? And back to his oldest son, Jay Kelly. Now, Jay is an artist as well. I listened to a song on his Instagram page that he recorded pretty much coming at his father. Just by listening to the song, I'm thinking that this was recorded way before Surviving R. Kelly aired. The song breaks your heart. You're going to have to really listen to the lyrics. The vocals are kind of low. Now, this is just a snippet, but check it out.
So groovy. I'm just trying to understand. You can play house
Now, in the lyrics, if you couldn't really hear them, basically he's just saying, he's listing all these drugs and pretty much saying that drugs and alcohol and saying that this is what you chose over us. And this is how I see you, as basically a druggie and alcoholic. The second part that played was talking about these labels that R. Kelly wears. However, you're not giving any money to their mother for child support, and you're not taking care of your kids at all. So that's basically what it was saying. You may have to listen to it a few times, but very sad that these kids are, well, they're not, I mean, they're still kids. They're their kids. They're going through this. I wish them the best. You don't know what's going on internally, of course. I'm pretty sure that they have a great support system with Andrea's side of the family. I hope they do. And great friends, whatever. I really wish them the best. I know that was a mess. Just think about the young girls that have dealt with R. Kelly and are still dealing with R. Kelly. Just think about being one of his children and having to deal with this. But yet you still got people who are defending him for ruining basically everyone that he's come in contact with on a personal level, ruining their lives. But yet people are making him out to be the victim. It's ridiculous. So now there are more people who are coming out saying that certain men have sexually assaulted them in some kind of way. One is Torre. He's a popular music journalist. He's been on MTV, Rolling Stone, CNN. You know, he he's been in the business for a while. And he was actually one of the people speaking in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, basically speaking out against him and also talking about what he knew. He was someone who has interviewed R. Kelly plenty of times, was working at MTV when they found out that R. Kelly and Aaliyah were married. He was one of the people who got a hold of the marriage certificate and made it public. And remember, he infamously asked R. Kelly not too long ago, do you have a thing for teenage girls or something like that? And R. Kelly said, now teenage, how old do you mean teenage? That was him interviewing him. So Torre's been around for a while, but he's also being accused of sexual harassment. I'm sure more of that will come out. AJ Calloway from 106 & Park and Extra, he's being accused of sexual misconduct by over 10 women. I think last it was like 12 women that came out accusing him of sexual misconduct. Now, I don't know if people really remember, but there was a time when 106 & Park was on when Free and AJ were the host. And there was a time when they were doing like a Martin and Gina type situation where AJ would host sometimes without Free and Free would host sometimes without AJ. And then didn't Free just end up leaving the show or something? But there were rumors, and this is alleged, but there were rumors that he was sexually harassing Free. Free's not that kind of girl. You know, she's a little rough around the edges. I guess it came to a point where they were about to come to blows and all this other stuff. Like she was getting ready to fight him, and it just got too intense on set. So I guess that was one of the reasons why they were let go, because when Free left, yeah, you got to go too. And that was when 106 & Park pretty much went downhill. Appreciated having the older host in a quote unquote decent video show on BET. So AJ's dealing with that. And now people are asking questions about Jay-Z and Diddy and their possible involvement with underage girls early in their careers when they were in their early to mid 20s. Now for Jay-Z, there have been rumors for a long time that he did mess around with women who were younger, and then he ended up marrying someone who was much younger than him. I don't see the correlation. I kind of get where people are going, but I personally don't see it because Beyonce and Jay-Z were both grown when they got married. There were rumors for a while that when Jay-Z signed Foxy when she was 16 and I think he was 25 at the time, that they were messing around, that he was actually the one that took her virginity. This is alleged, but that had been a rumor that's resurfacing again. Then people are bringing up too that he mentioned in an article maybe a few years back talking about Beyonce that the first time he noticed her was when she was 16, and he knew at that point that that was going to be the woman that he was going to marry. Now maybe he shouldn't have said her age, but he was just keeping it real. I don't think that anything was going on between the two of them at that age, but they're married now, because if she was 16 and he's I think 12 or 13 years older than her, that would have put Jay-Z at 28. Okay, but they're married now, so I don't understand that, why this is being brought up. But you know, you investigate one, you got to investigate them all, I guess. And as for Diddy, who was puffy back then, they're saying that when he first got involved with his oldest son Justin's mother, Misa Hilton, that she was only 16. Now, I looked this up, and she is 18, almost 18 and a half years older than Justin. So she was 18 when she did give birth to Justin. It's written that this is from Hip Hop DX. They met when she was 16, he was 20. They started dating when she was 17, which is the age of consent in New York. And this was back in the mid 90s. So when they first started dating and she got pregnant, she was 17 years old. She had Justin when she was 18 and a half. So y'all got Soulja Boy all in his feelings because y'all are not giving him the props that he believes he deserves for having the biggest comeback in 2018. Now, mind you, I didn't think about Soulja Boy one time in 2018 or 2017. And probably not in 2016. I think the last time I actually just had Soulja Boy's name just out there was when he was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and that was the first season, and I haven't watched it since the first season, so there's that. However, he released an Instagram video, I think, but she is all in her feelings, and she is going off in the video because all these other artists out here that everybody's saying that had a big 2018, y'all ain't got nothing on Miss Soulja Girl Boy. I mean, he is in his feelings, and I'm going to play the video for you all so you can listen to it if you haven't yet. It's just precious. I mean, we are in every inch of our feelings right now. So this is about 6 minutes and some change. So of course you don't have to listen to the whole thing, but it is quite adorable. Please excuse the language because it's usually language that I don't really say on this show. But yeah, get into as much of this as you can stomach.
And my new TV show, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in and watch it, man. It's Young Draco, man. I just dropped my new mixtape, Fuego. It's out right now, you know what I'm saying? Only on mymixtapes.com. You know what I'm saying? Go download my new mixtape right now, man. Big Soldiers, nigga. Young Draco, nigga. I'm in the building. Shout out my nigga Lil Mosey on that motherfucker. Be with the wings, you know what I'm saying? Hottest mixtape of 2019, nigga. I just dropped that bitch. I just recorded this shit yesterday, nigga. I recorded the whole mixtape in 24 hours, nigga. And I dropped it the next day on my mixtapes, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all cap-ass rap niggas, man. Fuck y'all, nigga, man. I'm going hard. 2019, my year. I'm the new best rapper. All you fake fuck rap niggas, get the fuck out my way, nigga. I'm taking over, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking over this year, nigga. So all you rap cap niggas, man, you bitch ass niggas, bro. Y'all niggas either gonna get down with this shit or y'all gonna get ran the fuck over, man. So stay the fuck out my way, nigga. All year, nigga. All you rap niggas, stay the fuck out my way, nigga. On my mama, nigga. This is my shit, nigga. I'm taking it right now, nigga. 2019 is my year. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all niggas got a problem with that shit, let me know right now, bitch ass nigga. We can catch a fade, nigga, whatever the fuck y'all want to do, let me know. DM the location, DM the address, nigga, and let's get this shit bracking, bitch ass nigga. Let's get it on and popping, nigga. Any nigga got a problem with my takeover, nigga. Any nigga don't like Soulja Boy, any nigga won't smoke with me, any nigga that got a problem with me, DM your address, nigga, and let's get it popping, my nigga. Cause 2019 my year, nigga, and I ain't got time, I don't got no time for no fuck rap, faggot ass, puss ass, cap rapping ass rap, nigga, to be in my motherfucking way, nigga. So like it or not, nigga, I'm taking over this year, you fuck niggas. Fuck all you faggot ass rap niggas, bro, on my mama, nigga. If you got a problem with it, nigga, DM the motherfucking address, the full address, nigga. I'm in Los Angeles, California, my nigga. Let me know where the fuck you want to meet up at, bitch ass nigga. And we can, nigga, catch the fade, nigga, on my mama, nigga, one-on-one, nigga. On God, nigga. I put that on my life. I put that on my career. I put that on my heart. I put that on my mama. I put it on my life, nigga. Any rap nigga in the game, bro, they got a problem with me, bro. DM the fucking address, nigga, and we can meet, nigga, on my mama, nigga. We can fight. We can fight it out. We can shoot it out. We can do whatever the fuck y'all niggas want to do. Because 2019, nigga, is my year, nigga. It's my year. I done waited long enough. I done sat back long enough, nigga. I'm tired of you little niggas, bruh. You niggas is trash, bruh. Making all this trash-ass fucking music, bruh. Saturating the fucking game, bruh. Get the fuck out of my way, bruh. I sat back 2018, I sat back 2017, and watch all you lame-ass rap niggas, bruh, sit down and fuck the whole rap game up, bruh. Trolling this shit, bruh. This shit ain't no fucking game, bruh. Niggas die behind this shit. I've been in this shit 10 years, nigga. I started rapping when I was 17, nigga. I'm 28 now, nigga. It's 2019, nigga. I got passion, I got heart in this shit, bruh. All you faggot-ass rap niggas, bruh. In 2017 and 2018, I sat back and watched y'all niggas, bruh. I watched y'all niggas, bruh. Fucking trolling the rap game, doing all this faggot-ass shit and fuck the whole rap game up, bruh. But guess what, though? It's all right, because Soulja Boy back, nigga. I'm back, nigga. In 2019, nigga, is my year, nigga. So if y'all got a problem with it, nigga, let's get this shit out the way today, nigga. If y'all don't want to see Soulja Boy win, if y'all don't fuck with Soulja Boy, if y'all don't fuck with Stacks on Deck Money Gang, if y'all don't fuck with SODMG, if y'all don't fuck with PTE, I don't fuck with y'all niggas either then, nigga. You faggot ass fuck niggas. And it's just like that, nigga, on my mama, nigga. This my motherfucking year, nigga. Whoever got a fucking problem with it, nigga, let me know right now, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas, nigga, on my mama, nigga. 2019 is Soulja year, nigga. Get that shit through your fucking head, nigga. On my mama, nigga. Any rap nigga got a problem with it, let me know, nigga. Cause I don't give a fuck about none of y'all rap niggas, bro. I slap shit out all y'all rap niggas, bro. And that's on everything I love, nigga. That's on my mama, nigga. My motherfucking movie dropping this year, nigga. 2019, bitch. AMC Theaters gave me $3 million, bro. $3 million fucking cash, nigga. I'm telling my fucking story, bitch. 2019, nigga, get ready, nigga. Can't shit stop me, nigga. My new TV show come out tonight, nigga. On We TV, nigga. We fucking TV, nigga, at 10 o'clock, nigga. So tune the fuck in. Shout out to my mixtapes, nigga. Shout out to Lil Mosey, nigga. The new mixtape out right now, nigga. Fugo, nigga. That means fire, nigga. I'm on fire right now, fuck, nigga. I'm on fire, nigga. Nigga, I had the biggest comeback of 2018, nigga. Niggas up here talking about Tiger. Tiger? Tiger? Huh? Tiger had the biggest... Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I had the biggest comeback, nigga. Niggas thought it was over with for me, nigga. After that Chris Brown shit, after that Migos shit. Y'all tried to count me out, nigga. I ain't forgot about that shit. Y'all niggas think I forgot, nigga. I ain't forgot about none of that shit. So I'm back with a chip on my fucking shoulder, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm back, nigga. On my mama, nigga. Niggas die behind this shit. Y'all niggas up there trolling the fucking rap game, bro. Fuck y'all faggot ass new rap niggas, bro. But fuck the rap game up, bro. I'm back, nigga. Any nigga got a problem with it, nigga, address that shit with Big Soldier, pussy ass nigga. DM the fucking address, nigga, on my mama, nigga. I die behind this shit, bro.
Well, I personally haven't listened to the whole thing. I'm sorry if you did, but I'm pretty sure that you have about as many questions as I have, if not more. But you really don't care to have them answered. It's one of those things where I want to know, but I don't want to know. So yeah, so that was what you call full breakdown mode. And I mean, this is what happens. See, children, this is what happens when you do all of the drugs. This is exactly what happens when you do that. So, Soulja Boy, I mean, what? So I came across a video on YouTube. Y'all know me and my YouTube. I love YouTube. And it said, "Where is Magoo?" I'm talking about Magoo from Magoo and Timberland. I know us 90s kids remember Magoo. I mean, he had that funny voice, but he could flow to a Timberland beat. So there you go. But he was a great friend of Timberland and Missy. And he and Timberland collaborated for their first 2 albums, I think. I'm not sure how many albums they had together. So I clicked on this video. It was only like 4 minutes long or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I wondered what did happen to him because I still listen to that first album every now and then. So where is Magoo? About 5 years ago, he logged on and logged off of social media within the same week. He did a long post where he said he is not into this social media, so he will be signing off to give props and to let everyone know that he will be retiring from the music business. Completely missed that, but it happened. So no shade, but okay, never mind. We're just gonna keep on going. This is about him. So retire. Okay, never mind. Let's go. So there were rumors that he was found dead a few years back in a hotel lobby, but of course that turned out to be false. He is very much alive, living in Norfolk, Virginia. He has a gross income of $70,000 a year. So I mean, he's doing better than a lot of people. Let's just keep it real. And he just wanted to be a normal guy. So far, he is single, no kids reported, but he's just a normal guy. It's not saying what he's doing, if he has a regular job. I mean, at 70 G's a year, I mean, if I was making 70 G's a year, off of residuals and royalties or whatever, I would be doing exactly what I wanted to do. I mean, 70 G's right now, you can live comfortably off of 70 G's, but anyway. So that's where Magoo is. He is fine, well and alive, living in Norfolk, Virginia, just living a regular, low-key life. So in news that's not surprising at all, Toni Braxton and Birdman call off their engagement, and it appears that they have called it quits altogether. Each one has taken down pictures of the other on Instagram, so you know what that means. We're done. I mean, who didn't see this coming? I mean, come on now. I mean, this wasn't going to happen. I'm pretty sure, Toni was probably having a midlife crisis and she wanted to try a little something different, but did anybody really believe Toni Braxton's bougie ass as much as she's caught up on looks? And I love Toni Braxton to death. I love Toni Braxton down. She is one of my favorite singers, period. But did anybody really believe that she was there for Birdman? And I'm not just talking about attraction, because attraction is something totally different. We know the only reason why she was with Birdman. Let's keep it real. Toni hasn't got her money together her entire career. Toni, maybe not as much, but Toni should be up there with Whitney Houston money. And I'm talking about when Whitney Houston was still alive, because Whitney had money. Let's not even try to front like, Whitney was broke. Now, she didn't have the money that she should have had. That's what I'm thinking about with Toni. Toni's not going to have Mariah money. She's not going to have Janet money. Toni should be very comfortable right now, especially being in the business over 25 years. And even though it hasn't been consistent, and yes, she's had health issues, but Toni, you shouldn't be stooping to that level. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to call it what it is. It's just to have a coin in your pocket. Seriously, just to have a little sense of comfort. So, all of the postponing of the wedding, she's blaming it on him. He's blaming it on her. She wanted this fabulous wedding. And, who am I to say anything? Because I have no desire to get married, but she's already been married once. So she doesn't really need that. She just wanted this huge, she claimed she just wanted this huge wedding and this beautiful dress and all this other stuff, which, let's keep it real, not every woman, but a lot of women do want that. But I wouldn't think that if you had already been married, and not only that, you're of a certain age, and not only that, you just wanted this because Birdman could afford it. That's what you wanted. And, and I have another, did she ever find that ring that she lost? Remember, she lost her engagement ring a few weeks back while she was traveling, said that she took it off because you're required to take all your jewelry off when you're flying. No, you're not. No, you're not, girl. Stop it. You are not required to take all of your jewelry off, especially a wedding and engagement ring. You don't have to. I've flown plenty of times and I wear my jewelry. And I don't have any big rings or anything like, you are rocking, but you don't have to take your jewelry off like that to fly. So I want to know what happened with that ring. That's what I want to know. There are rumors that one of the reasons Toni, it was so easy for her just to walk away is because Birdman is getting in a lot of trouble recently. He's not only been getting in trouble and being looked at for very serious crimes, but his money is also dwindling down. That's what happens. That's what happens when you just go after money, but who's not surprised about this? And last thing I want to say about this engagement relationship, whatever they had going on. Now, if any of the other sisters would have brought Birdman home and said, this is my man, if it would have been any other sister, the other sisters would have clowned them. But because it's Toni, it's okay. So Tamar takes it upon herself to go to Twitter, Instagram, wherever she went. And she let it be known that if anyone has anything slick to say about her sister, then they can deal with her. Tamar, I love you down, girl, but no one's scared of you. So I want to give 2 shout outs in entertainment news this week, even though I already talked about some entertainment things, but I want to give a shout out to Nick Cannon on his YouTube channel. Nick Cannon, that's the name of his YouTube channel. He has a series that he does called Cannon's Class. And what it is, he just has celebrities or just whoever come on and they just sit down at a desk and they just talk. They just have a deep conversation. It's very good. I watch it, every now and then. But of course, with all the R. Kelly stuff going on, he had Damon Dash on this week. And they had a very good conversation. It's about an hour long, maybe a little under that, maybe. I can't remember, but because I watched it because I paused it and came back to it later. But anyway, he had Damon Dash on, and just the advice that Damon Dash gives. Now, you had to take Damon Dash in doses. You had to understand how to just take Damon Dash for who he is and just his approach and his just directness and abrasiveness at a point. He's so smart, and Nick Cannon is too. They're the type of people who have made something of themselves, and they don't mind helping others, and they don't mind, just putting their advice out there. But it was very good. Of course, they talked about Aaliyah. They didn't talk too much about Aaliyah. I shouldn't say they talked about Aaliyah, but they talked about R. Kelly. Nick Cannon was calling them out, like I did in the last podcast, and other people have been saying, but you say that you didn't deal with R. Kelly during the Best of Both World era. You were in the videos, but you said, well, I wasn't in a scene with him. But you were still in the video. I understand it was Rockefeller, but you were still in the video. And, you said you didn't make any money from the album because, you didn't put yourself on there as a producer or anything. And you said you didn't make any money from the tour because you didn't want to have any parts of that. Okay. I get what you're saying. I mean, at least Nick Cannon admitted that he was young and he worked with R. Kelly because he didn't really pay attention to those rumors. He just thought they were rumors. He knew Rob and he was just going by what he told him. And I can understand that more than what you're saying, whatever. So there's that. And can we just give it up for Blackish star Marsai Martin, who at the age of 14 will be the youngest executive movie producer in history. I mean, work. Now, I don't watch Blackish. I tried to get into it and it's like I wanted to like it, but it just didn't have that. I don't watch much new TV anyway, so it wasn't just that it just didn't really attract me in, you know what I mean? But I support the show, of course, and Grownish as well. I do like that one. I like that one more than Blackish. Every now and then I'll catch Blackish, but I don't watch it consistently. So anyway, Marsai, who plays the daughter, don't ask me her name on the show. If you watch it, whatever, but we're not talking about Blackish. That's just where she's from. So she has got with some big names out here and is producing a movie called Little, which will be released April 12th. And it stars Regina Hall and Issa Rae, as well as Marsai. I put the preview on my Instagram page and my Facebook page. It'll probably be easier to find it on the Instagram page, but the movie looks real cute. And at that time, I didn't even know that she was the producer of the movie. I thought she was just starring in it. But I am so here for it. Like I said, the movie looks good, has some big names behind her. And it's from the producer of Girls Trip and Night School. So happy about that. Definitely happy about that. So big ups to her. Black girl magic, teenage magic, do your thing. I love seeing this younger generation establish themselves in this business. So hopefully they will have more options when they go from child star to adult, and they won't fall into that hole where it's going to be hard for them to get out of that child star view of just being a child star and not being able to do and not being taken seriously as an adult in the business. So big shout out to her. So in this week's health segment, I'm still going to focus on weight loss right now. That seems to be the big one that everyone is dealing with. This is mainly for people who have been losing weight and your weight stalls. Weight stalls are one of the most discouraging things that you can deal with when you're losing weight. It doesn't matter if you're doing it the quote unquote old fashioned way, diet and exercise, if you're doing keto, if you get weight loss surgery, you can, like, for me, for example, my first weight stall, now I knew I would have some, it was already told to us, but for the first 3 months of my surgery, I was losing weight like crazy. Like, I think the first month I lost like maybe 25, 30 pounds. Then the next month I lost like another 20. And then the third month I lost like maybe another 20, something like that. It was just falling off so quickly. It made me nervous because it seemed like it was coming off too quick, but that's what happens. So then it started slowing down, which I was kind of glad because I didn't want to lose so much just mentally. I didn't want to lose so much at once, even though I wanted to lose all the weight. But I would say around the 7th month after my surgery, I hit my first weight stall and I could not break that stall for nothing. And it was so frustrating because I still wasn't feeling 100% and I still couldn't eat hardly anything. And regardless, you think about it, you feel like you shouldn't really be having any weight stalls because you can't eat as much as you were able to before. But I'll get into that later. However, so I hit a weight stall then. It just felt like I was never going to break this weight stall. All of a sudden, I started losing again, just losing like a lot of weight again. And it took maybe about 2 months for this stall to break. And my weight was just going like up and down 2 to 3 pounds. And then I would lose like maybe 2 pounds. And then it would go up 1 pound. It was just so frustrating. And I was just looking at it like, I just had to look at it as deal with the weight stall. I'm not gaining. The next one was, I think, right before my year. Yeah, because my year is in August. I had surgery in August. Around the end of June to about September, beginning of September. So about 2.5 months, my weight stalled like crazy. And this was only my second weight stall. Some people have more, but this was only like my second big one, I should say. At this point, I wasn't losing anything. And that was the most frustrating part for me, was because I finally hit a year. you read online that you're supposed to lose so much by this point, which I had lost that and then some. I had exceeded what I was supposed to lose, but I was still on this stall for 2.5 months. And then I broke the stall again. A couple months later, I hit another stall. So stalls happen. Stalls are going to happen. It's just that your body's in shock and it doesn't know what to do. So it just freezes up pretty much and is trying to catch up. This is one of the most common side effects of weight loss. It's easy to get depressed when you've been doing so well and you know you're still doing well, but you're not losing the weight. And I'm here to tell you, this happens to everyone, but don't let it discourage you. Don't let it bring you down. Don't let it depress you, because that's going to do nothing but reverse. You're just going to go into survival mode and you're going to try to do all these crazy things. You're going to do one or two extremes. You're going to go into survival mode and you're either going to try to do all these crazy fad diets or starve yourself. You're going to do all these crazy things that you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to eat. You have to eat. It's just what and how much you're putting in your body, and especially when it comes to these weight stalls. The other extreme that you're going to do is just revert back to your old habit, and you're just going to get so down and depressed, or mentally you're just going to be like, well, I'm not losing weight. So I will always say this: losing weight is mental. It is one of the biggest mental barriers that you will ever go through in life. I'm sorry. It is so mentally draining to lose weight. And then if you feel like you're not succeeding, if you're not successful at it, that just takes you to a whole nother level. But don't let weight stalls get you down. As I mentioned, everyone goes through them, and look at other things. That's what I had to do. I had to look at other things. Now, before my surgery and even right after my surgery, I bought like clothes that I knew I couldn't fit at that time, but I knew that I would eventually be able to get into them, not because I knew I would be losing weight, but I had a goal. I made it a goal. I remember maybe about 4 or 5 months before my surgery, my friend and I went shopping and I bought 2 shirts that there was no way that I could fit them at that time, but I told him, I'm going to be into this shirt by next year. And it was less than a year. I think I bought those like maybe in April of 2017. I remember I first put that shirt on and it even had room in it in January 2018. So little things like that, and that was around one of the times that I actually hit a stall. I was noticing that like even newer clothes that I had, because I really could, at that time, I couldn't fit clothes that I had before because they were too big. Certain things that I bought, like clothes and pants and shirts, and even like I bought a couple coats before my surgery that I wanted. They didn't have them in my size that I was before, but I bought them. I said, I'm going to wear these next winter. Not talking about the winter of 2017. I said, I'm going to wear, or when it got cold, 2017, 2018. I was talking about now that I would have got into them. And I was able to wear them a few months after my surgery. And it really just shocked me and it made me feel so good. And to me, that was more encouraging than looking on the scale. Weight stalls, when the scale's not moving, is definitely frustrating, but you had to find other things. Not long after my surgery, a huge thing for me was walking. Now I have a long driveway, walking down to the mailbox and back to my house and not being winded. The first day I went back to work from medical leave, where I work, it's huge. It's huge. So they have shuttles. You can take the shuttle to the building, and you can also take the shuttle around where I work too. I have not been on that shuttle one time since, no, I'm lying. I went on it one time, but that was because I had a lot of stuff to carry. We were having a potluck and I had like this big veggie tray and this cooler that I had to carry. So I did go on there for that, but that was one time. Before that, every day, I tried to park and walk, even if I park closer, and I get to work early enough where I can park close. I couldn't do it, so I would just get on the shuttle. It was like habit. But the day one from when I came back from my surgery, and still to this day, I have only rode that shuttle one time. And it's been almost 2 years since my surgery. Well, no, it's been 1.5 years since my surgery. I'm not going to jump the gun like that. Almost 1.5 years since my surgery. I'm jumping the gun. But in saying that, that was just something that I said myself that I was going to do. I didn't care if it was super hot outside. I didn't care if it was cold. If it's, when it's been freezing cold and everything. It's been raining hard and I still walk in there. I just pull my umbrella up. If my hands are full, I have my backpack that has my heavy ass laptop in it and other work materials. I have my EDC, my everyday carry bag that I take with me. I have my lunch bag too. And it's in the morning, so I usually have my coffee in my hand too. My hands are full. I got all these bags on me looking like Erykah Badu and Bag Lady. And yet I still walk in every day. And there have even even been times like before it got real cold, I would take the other entrance in. So I would go from the parking lot and I wouldn't take one of the main entrances. Well, there are 3 entrances, including the main entrance that I can go in. But instead, I walk around the building to where the cafeteria is, which is pretty much on the far side of the building. So I was doing that, just to get a few steps in the morning and, get moving, just get a little bit more in. So little goals like that really, truly do help. It's not about being skinny. You want the pounds to fall off, of course, especially when you are of a certain weight, you want the pounds to fall off, but it's also about being healthy. You may lose 40 pounds. Your weight in your body's just like, okay, you don't need to lose anymore. So you're probably not going to lose anymore. Or if you do lose another 10 pounds, you're either not going to look right or you're not going to feel right. Everybody's not made to be skinny. And skinny's not really a good thing either. Forget what people say, because you can be skinny, but you're not necessarily healthy. So don't focus on the pounds so much falling off. If that's discouraging you, if you hit a weight stall, or if you're just at a point where you're just not losing at all and you don't think that you can lose anymore, try other things. Because just because you're not losing weight doesn't mean that the inches aren't coming off. And that's what I had to learn. So that's my little health tip for the week. I know I kind of rambled a little bit, but I really get into it. And I'm going to do a whole episode. Maybe I will do a special episode, or I'll discuss more in depth in another show, different things that I've been through when it comes to weight loss, and like from after my surgery and even probably before surgery to now. So this isn't just strictly for people who are wanting to have surgery or wanting to lose weight. This segment is for everybody, and I really hope that you all enjoy it. It's something that's been very important to me, in what I've been through and maintaining it. So that's my little segment for this week. So once again, as always, I want to thank you all for listening to episode 6. I'm keeping it going. Even though I love to write, I'm actually liking this more than writing. And I know I said that I'm going to get back on my website and start writing more, and I will. But I'm also starting to jot down ideas for books. There are a couple books that I want to write. I'm not going to give any details or anything about it because I have a couple ideas that I'm really going through. Just trying to figure out which one I want to focus on first. I know me, I'll start writing on one thing and then think about something else and start writing on the other thing, which there's nothing wrong with that, but then I'll completely just get frustrated with both of them, and there'll that be. Yeah, so that's another thing that I'm getting into. So I'm still doing my writing. I love doing this podcast. Now, people were asking me that they said they use SoundCloud. I'm going to still put episode 5 on SoundCloud, and of course this episode 6 will be on SoundCloud as well. I wasn't understanding about SoundCloud, how many you can update in a month. I thought they were just tripping, but so I'm going to have to up my plan on SoundCloud. If I find that it's too expensive in the long run, then I won't be uploading to SoundCloud. I know a lot of people like SoundCloud and to listen to it. They have a great player and everything, but if it becomes too expensive for me, I'm just not going to have it on there. But episode 5 and 6 will eventually be on SoundCloud. So if that's where you listen to it, you can, or if you like listening to it on there, you will be able to. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, if you have anything that you'd like me to endorse, please hit my email up at DannieBSpeaks@gmail.com. I've been starting to get a couple things in, so I'm going to look more into them, see if I want to be a part of it. Just put it like that, because I support everybody, but there's some things that I won't put my name on, and that's just how I am. That's with everyday life. You can catch up on my website and listen to the podcast on DannieBSpeaks.com. And you can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play Music, SoundCloud, and YouTube. All you have to do is search Danny B Speaks or Danny B Speaks the podcast. And as always, thanks again for listening. I truly appreciate each and every one of you all. If you just are discovering and haven't caught up, go back and catch up. This is episode 6, so on the first 5 when you get a chance. And finally, as always, be blessed and be love. Peace.